Hi guys, and welcome to another Total Technik video. Today we're going to be looking at how to remove the brake pedal sensor from the Audi A4, S4 and RS4 B6 and B7 models. So let's take a look. So the first thing we need to do if we're doing any work on any of the pedals here, okay, is to remove this lower dash panel. You can see I've removed quite a lot from this car. I'm actually doing some work on the steering column today. You don't need to remove your steering wheel or anything of that nature. However, what you do need to remove to gain proper access is the lower dash panel that normally sits around the bottom of the steering wheel here. We've actually already produced a video on how to remove this panel. It's dead easy, it can be done in just 2 or 3 minutes. So if you're unsure how to do that, what we'll do is we'll add a link for you. If you look below this video on YouTube, we'll add a link in the information section. Click that link, take a quick look at that if you're unsure how to do it, get that removed and come back and we'll focus on the pedals. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you the location of the pedal sensors. So if we come up underneath the dash a little bit here, you can see up next to the next to your center console here, you've got these two sensors right here. They're white in this case. They may be black in your car. Some are brown. There are a few variations of these, but these two sensors next to one another, these are your pedal sensors. So this is what we want to be concentrating on, is these ones here. So to make sure you're working on the correct one of these two, obviously one of these is for the brake and one of those is for the clutch, assuming you have a manual car. If you have an automatic, obviously the clutch one won't be there, makes life a little bit easier for you. But let's assume that you do have two and you need to try and work out which one is which. The easiest way to do this, if you press gently on the brake pedal, you can see, hopefully you can see that at the back, someone's actually drawn a yellow line on the end of the kind of pedal mechanism there for some reason. Obviously a previous repair, that's not something that we have done, but hopefully you can see this up here moving backwards and forwards when I move the actual brake pedal. Now if you look at the sensor that's on the end of this is actually this outer one here. So we know with 100% certainty that this one here is going to be the brake pedal sensor, which of course means that this one's the going to be the clutch pedal sensor. And to make sure, you can move the clutch backwards and forwards, and I don't know whether you can see that, but just on the end of it, you probably won't see it on the video, but just up in here you can actually see the pin moving backwards and forwards from the sensor. So that's how you're going to discern which is which of these two. So to remove the brake pedal sensor, okay, we've identified it already. As you can see, we've got an electrical connection on the end of it there. So what I'm going to do is just reach in, and it's this type of connection here, which has got two ears. So I reached in, pinched the two ears together. Hopefully you can see that there, and then obviously just pulled it out in that manner. That gives you access to the sensor here. Now to remove it, what you want to do is twist the whole thing 45 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay, so what I did there, as I went from this position, I grabbed the whole unit and just twisted it 45 degrees, and then the whole thing will pop out like so. So as you can see, it's quite a rudimentary, quite a basic, very effective little system. As you apply the pressure to the pedal, it pushes this in, so you know what the travel is on the brake pedal. Very simple. These do go wrong fairly often. They do need to be replaced every few years probably if you're unlucky. Thankfully it's a fairly inexpensive part, and as you can see, dead easy to do. So that is your brake pedal sensor removed.